welcome to Call of Duty Episode 2. Like I said, I'm still playing the original Call of Duty. I'm going to play through probably all of them in order and work my way up to Black Ops 2. And actually the Call of Duty music just came on, but I wanted to turn that off because the dialogue in Call of Duty annoys me. You guys can read the subtitles. I'm going to be reading out the subtitles, so yeah, I just want to play. Resume game? Indeed. Alright, so I'm not going to read this journal thing out loud, but yeah, you guys can figure that out. By the way, I have my gaming mouse working now, so the last episode was kind of jerky and like awkward. That's because I was using my trackpad, but this time I got this mouse. So I actually, for some reason, it took me back to where I ended the last episode. I guess it didn't save when I got onto the next mission, but yeah, I'll finish that part up real quick, I guess. I mean, why not? It was easy enough. Alright. The Thompson's a beast, by the way. It's like, it's very bad range, but it's like I forgot how to melee shift, but yeah, you press shift. But it's like a fully automatic killing machine up close. I also like this gun for a semi. I don't even mind semi-automatic guns, especially for a World War II gun. These guns are pretty nice. I mean, I understand it's a video game, but a boy can dream, can't he? A boy can dream. Alright, so, oh gosh, I wasn't nearly as far as I thought. You have to go back through here. Sorry I'm repeating all of this. I don't know. It'll almost be like a last time on type deal, because you guys will remember. But, oh no, wait, this is the end of the mission right here. You run through these trenches, or whatever, and objective completed. Alright, next level. Sorry about that, but I don't know, like I said, I'll refresh you guys a little bit on why we left off. By the way, I just found out Captain Foley in this game, actually, I think he's like the grandfather or something of Sergeant Foley. Was he a sergeant in MW2? And I can't even remember if he was in MW3. It's been so long since I played that game, but he is related to the Sergeant Foley, if that is indeed his real name. Sorry. But, yeah, so, oh, wow. Gosh, yeah, hitting the dirt would be a good idea right now. Or crouching behind this dead elk? Or, no, that's a cow. Oh, it's a cow. Okay. Well, this would be more accurate to take that guy out. Let's take that gunner out. And there we go. I think we're pretty clear now. I don't want to speak too soon. Yeah, like I said, though, we're just crouching behind dead cows, which I guess is kind of accurate, because some farmland was probably messed up in World War II. You know, I don't know a ton. I like history, but I'm more into older European and Chinese history, for example, and like Asian history, Greek, just Europe and Asia. And I know this isn't just U.S. history; it involves Europe too. But I like older. I don't want to use ancient history because that's like such a cliche term. But I like sort of older history, and so I'm not as interested in, for example, World War II. Or I'm very interested in World War II. Actually, that's the one exception I'll make. But I meant to say World War I. I'm not quite as interested in. So yeah, I don't know if it just wasn't as exciting or brutal. But I've wondered why, sorry, I forgot the control was prone, not C. But anyway, I was wondering why video games are never made about World War I. So if anyone could shed some light on that for me, like in the comments, I guess, I don't know. But seriously, yeah, what is it about World War I that apparently just doesn't lend itself to as many games? I mean, there's a few out there, but I haven't seen nearly as many World War I games as I have World War II games. So, yeah, if anyone has any ideas on that, or like any, he just called me son. I said I'd be reading the subtitles, so I'm not, but like I said, you guys can read them, and it's not very important to Call of Duty, actually. So anyway, my question was, what? Yeah, so do any of you have any ideas on that? The more I think about it, I just am so ignorant about World War I. It almost bothers me a bit. I know a good bit about World War II, but I guess Hitler's kind of interesting in a terrible way. I mean, is that? Well, I think Nazis were involved in World War I. That just shows how stupid I am about it, that I can't even say that for sure. But yeah, seriously, I need to like brush up on World War One first of all. Should be a primary goal. Yeah, if you guys can't already tell from this, I'm not ashamed at all to admit I'm a bit nerdy about history and video games and technology to an extent. And I always feel like since I use a Mac, I can't be like a true technology nerd, but I want Windows for it. Does that count for anything? Oh, he's dead. But yeah. So it looks like we have to... Is this ladder? Usually ladders, unless they lead to nothing. It feels like I'm missing some... Oh, well maybe where they are would be a good clue. I've been talking so much I haven't even been paying as much attention to the game as I should have. Alright, so gotta get these guys. Is there one more? Oh, didn't get him? That's okay. Got him now. And we'll move... Alright, got him. Like I said, I like this. I've learned this semi-automatic guns better for kind of range things, whereas if you have to clear a building, you have to use the Thompson. That's the one thing about Call of Duty 1 I think that was done better than all of the other games. In the other games, you can kind of, if you're proficient, I don't know why I went proficient, I like stretched it out, but if you're proficient enough with the weapon, you can pretty much use it for anything in a sense. Like, the same weapon that you use for ranged attacks could, in theory, be used for clearing a building. But in this game, this weapon, for example, leads itself... What am I even saying? But it lends itself pretty well to, say, taking out gunners from this distance. But when it comes to clearing buildings, the Thompson is great. And I think the lack of scopes actually has a lot to do with that. Because if you have, say, an SMG or something, but you put a scope on it, then you can shoot a pretty decent distance because it's a video game. Especially in like campaigns where people aren't moving as much. But in this game, you have not even a scope, but you have like rounder, better iron sights, I guess, on the semi-automatic gun, which makes it a lot easier to take people out from a distance on it. And on the Thompson, the iron sight's just kind of like that, which means, like I said, it's great at... Oh wow, he's a rifleman. Derp. But like I said, it makes it great at clearing out buildings, but you're not... Yeah, it's not as Wow. Alright, I got shot. Didn't know we were supposed to take him from the side, but anyway, so like I said, the Thompson's great at clearing buildings, but from a distance, it's pretty much useless. I mean, not useless, but I mean, it's definitely a lot harder to use it at a distance, and it's not worth it if you have a better option like this gun. So yeah, I do think that they balanced the guns very well, but again, I think that the reason the other Call of Duties couldn't do that as well is just due to the nature of the scope making it easier to aim, like, period. Whoa. Gotta get fancy here. Whoa! Alright. Oh, we have to flank a derp. I should actually read sometimes. That might help. And keep my health up here. Snipe. Sniping without a sniper, because I don't even need one. Yeah, seriously, I don't even get why people are against... I just disproved my whole Thompson theory by using that close range, but, anyway, yeah, I don't see why people are quite so against, for example, this first Call of Duty game. I mean, obviously, it's not as modern and updated, but you can't really hate it for that. You just have to sort... The AI you can hate it for a little bit, but it's great for its time, I guess. And I really am enjoying playing it, surprisingly. Let's take these gunners. Oh yeah, you see this? See that? You see that? Did I get them all? I feel like there's still a guy down there. Yep. Put your pistol down, sonny boy. Seriously, I'm enjoying this playthrough more than I thought. And I don't even know what struck me to feel like I have to do them all in order so much. I just feel like, I don't know. Because Call of Duty, the storylines aren't particularly, they don't, like, this Call of Duty has almost nothing to do with Modern Warfare 3, for example, at all. But, I mean, obviously, if they're all in, like, Black Ops and Black Ops 2 are kind of connected a little bit. The characters are the same, a lot of them. But like, the Modern Warfares are pretty closely connected. But like, you know, as a general whole, the only thing that all of the Call of Duty games share is the Call of Duty name. I mean, we've started even getting into the future on newer Call of Duty games, which is crazy, but you know, I don't know, but I feel like I have to play through all of them just the same. It's like a little voice inside me, kind of. Not my conscience, though, because there's nothing morally wrong with playing Call of Duty games out of order, obviously, as anyone with half a brain cell can tell you. But I just felt like I should. I also feel like I should get better at the first Call of Duty game because the lack of sprint and scopes makes everything harder. But yeah, I seriously am enjoying this. Thompson actually worked kind of well for that. Although I do like this gun a lot. No scope with a not even sniper rifle, which makes it about 8 times less impressive. Yeah, also, this game's more challenging than the others. Not just because of the scope, but because your health doesn't I don't know why I'm using that so much. Your health doesn't just regenerate after you've been undercover for a while or something. In this game, you have to find health packs, so that means that you can't just duck and avoid death for a long period of time. You have to actually have a little bit of skill, as far as if your health is low, just how not to get shot. Yeah, so that's pretty. It's much different than the newer Call of Duty games. You can get a different feel, but I felt like I don't want to be kind of one of those, because obviously when this game came out, I wasn't quite old enough to play it really, but I do want to play all of them, just because if you want to play Call of Duty, I'm not saying you can't just start with the newest one or whatever for the multiplayer, but you want to kind of know like where it came from, I guess, get the roots of it. I feel like you have to pay a little respect to the first games. I don't know, maybe that's just dumb, but seriously, these guys are... why won't they get off of the... right, and this might end up being episode 2 and 3, because sometimes I'll just play for a long time and commentate while recording, and it'll kind of run on too long. But YouTube videos don't have too much of a limit anymore. Like, I remember back when they had to be 10 minutes or under or something. That was a while ago, I think, and then the limit went to like 15 and then kind of unlimited. But I'm just wondering how modern Let's Players would get by with that 10-minute limit. I guess the series would be much more disjointed, but you wouldn't have the fluid feeling you get when you can do 20, 30-minute segments at a time. And I feel like it's great that people are able to do that now. You can have like full movies on YouTube with the publisher's permission, and that's just crazy, because I remember a while ago you had to watch them in segments, and now I've seen some full movies on YouTube. I mean, not a ton, but I don't know. Just so different from how it used to be with that regard. I missed you, Nazi. I did good. Stop calling me son, okay? I'm a grown man. I joined the military. I'm not your son. And where are the explosives you speak of? And oh, wow, where the star would be. If I weren't so dumb, I could realize that. I can be dumb when it comes to Call of Duty. I don't think I'm a generally stupid person, I would hope. Get my butt moving. I'm your son. You don't talk to your son that way. You don't have to respect them, but you don't talk to them that way. You know, I'm going to start calling him son. Let's go, son. You with me, son? Sounds like Paula Deen over there. Nothing against Paula Deen. She just overuses the word son. So I guess I have that against her, but don't like her. Whoa! Whoa. Wasn't quite expecting that. Do I have any grenades? Yes, I do. Oh, but I kind of realized that too late. So, I think I'm going to actually end the Let's Play here, and we'll just play from wherever it last saved in the next episode. Thanks for watching.